Hello everyone, I'm Em. Welcome back to TechBlock. Today we are finally changing up the setup behind us here. It's been a while since we've seen any kind of drastic changes to the setup. It's pretty much stayed like this for quite a while, but it's about time we kind of give it a makeover. We're mainly going to be sticking to the same type of hardware, so we're going to be keeping the monitors, the same type of peripherals, apart from my main mouse now being the Basilisk Ultimate instead of the Viper Ultimate mouse. But the one major change in this setup will be the fact that this MSI PC is being sent back within the next day or two probably, and I'm no longer going to be able to use this beautiful rig as my primary rig for YouTube here. This has been an amazing PC. Link in the description down below, of course, and a massive shout out to MSI for letting me use this guy for a little while. It's been awesome, genuinely one of my favorite PCs that I've ever used. It's so tiny, the thermals really aren't too bad, and the performance that's inside of that guy is just amazing, dude. It has an RTX 2080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, i9 9900K CPU. It's decked out with amazing hardware, and it's been an absolute pleasure using this PC as my primary rig. It's decked out of RGB as well. There's RGB fans. I've featured this PC in dozens of videos over the last couple months. Unfortunately though, it is being sent back, and it is going to be a PC that I definitely miss because it's just such a nice little rig, packing so much power. It's been fun using it, but it's time to move on. And it's about time we kind of put the Razer Lian-Li PC to use, as it's kind of just been sitting doing nothing for a while. So I think it's about time we put that PC back in the setup and give this entire setup a very different look, as this BenQ monitor ain't gonna be staying here. This BenQ monitor is gonna be moved all the way to the corner there, and I feel like it should turn out looking pretty good, once we're done with the whole setup makeover here. But without further ado, let me give you guys a final look at the setup, how it is at the moment. Excuse the cable management there, by the way. That's just a few micro USB cables and stuff dangling there. But this is how the setup looks like at the moment. We have a 28-inch BenQ monitor here, 35-inch ultrawide from BenQ as well, Razer Huntsman Elite keyboard, Razer Basilisk Ultimate mouse, Razer Viper Ultimate mouse, 2 mouse stands for the Razer mice. We have the new Firefly V2 mouse mat right here, Stream Deck, Razer Base Station Chroma, the Nari Ultimate headset, the Razer Chroma mug holder as well. We have this little 3D lamp wolf guy, Cololight, some stickers, and that's just about everything covered in the setup there. So without further ado, I think we should cue the montage and begin kind of redoing this entire setup. It's going to look very different once we're done. Okay, it's been a little while. We've managed to take off everything from the desk. Just about every one of the cables are removed as well, apart from a few power cables and stuff, but they're going to be staying with us obviously, as we're still going to need to power everything. So what I'm going to do next is just kind of wipe down the entire desk, make sure there's no dust on it, clean it all up. Then we can actually begin to put stuff back on the desk in a different orientation entirely. Right, so I've got this BenQ 4K monitor here, and my plan with it is to probably put it somewhere in this region and maybe possibly have a headset stand or something else here. Then I'm going to have the main ultrawide monitor, dead center in the middle of the desk here, and then the Razer PC will be going somewhere in this region right here. It is a pretty big case after all, so it's going to be kind of going on the edge of the desk there, and the monitor's going here, of course. Hopefully, should be looking all good. Okay, the entire setup behind us is complete. This is how it's all looking like. This is how it's all laid out. Let me walk you through what we've done. So as I mentioned before, we are kind of sticking to the same type of hardware, same keyboard and all, same peripherals. This is the main major change. We have brought this PC back to life. It has an RTX 2060 in there, Ryzen 7 2700X CPU, 32 gigs of TeamGroup's T-Force Delta R RGB RAM right there. Lovely stuff. We have just tons and tons of these Lian-Li fans. Some other fans from Antec there. 2 terabytes in total of NVMe M.2 SSD storage. So that PC is pretty damn high end. Apart from the graphics card, kind of slacking. So eventually I would like to upgrade that card to something a little bit more powerful, because I'm essentially like downgrading from a 2080 Ti to a 2060, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem. I think I'll manage without any problem using the 2060. Like, it's still a pretty capable card, but this case in general is pretty damn nice. I really do like the case, but I'm having some trouble syncing it up to Razer Chroma. I don't know why it doesn't want to detect this PC case as a device that I can control in Razer Synapse. I don't really know what's up with it. I don't know if I have to like download some special software in order to get this PC synced up with the rest of my peripherals, because this is the Razer edition Lian-Li 011 Dynamic. It has chroma lighting on the front, underneath. It's kind of decked out with like Razer RGB, but I'm having trouble syncing it up to my peripherals, so I can't control any of the lighting effects of this PC, unfortunately. Beside the PC though, we do have this little clock right here. Now this here is the Timebox Evo from Divoom. Made a dedicated video about these guys already, link in the description down below of course, or press on the card on screen if you want to go watch my video about these. We also have some more clocks. We have like this guy. So we have like these really cool RGB LED clocks right here, very customizable. And that one happens to be fully charged luckily, but you can plug them in via micro USB and kind of keep them permanently powered, which is probably something I'm going to end up doing soon. But that's the clock right there, just a little addition. What I kind of thought of doing actually is maybe putting like one of these clocks inside of the PC or something. I think that would be a cool idea. But we've pretty much stuck with like the rest of the same peripherals here. Same Lumetric time clock there, being used as like the YouTube sub counter. Same monitors and all, same Stream Deck. Now as for the position of the Razer Chroma base station, I've put it all the way here, kind of off to the left side of the desk by the wall. We have the base station, of course the headset holder here, with of course the Nari Ultimate headphones right here. But let me know what you guys think of the placement of the base station. Basically, I didn't really know where else to put it, because like I can't really put it there because there's not enough space between like the monitor and the PC, so that's not an option. It's not like I'm gonna put it in front of one of my monitors here, like that's obviously not gonna be a good time. So I ended up putting the base station kind of off to the left side of the desk there. But I feel like this works because the headset is kind of very easy to reach for me. Whenever I want to use my headphones, I just kind of like to reach over to the side here, pick the headphones up, and it's a good time. And then there's one other thing that I've added to the setup that I haven't quite shown you guys yet, and that is the location of the Orbi voice. So if we go behind this BenQ monitor here, we have a speaker. Now this is not only a speaker, it's also my like router extension thingy. So this is a part of like my Wi-Fi mesh system from Orbi, and essentially I have an Ethernet cable running from here all the way to the back of that PC. As that PC doesn't have a Wi-Fi card, I really need to invest in a Wi-Fi card, because I unfortunately cheaped out on my motherboard, because there was two options for the motherboard that I have in there. The Wi-Fi version and then the non-Wi-Fi version. For some reason I went with the freaking non-Wi-Fi version. That was definitely a mistake. I really should have gone with like the Wi-Fi version of the board. It was only like a couple pounds more expensive, but I didn't bother. I'm like, I'm not gonna need no Wi-Fi, I got Ethernet. Now I need Wi-Fi and I don't have a Wi-Fi card. So whenever I want to upload a video, I have to like take the files off of that PC, then put them onto a laptop or whatever so that I can upload them via like the fast internet, because the Orbi voice, that's connected to BT, which is like my ADSL potato connection. That is unlimited, but you know, when I want to upload videos, I have to switch over to my 4G LTE internet. By the way, I'm going to have a video coming soon about that 4G connection. I've bought myself an antenna, and I can show you it right now. I bought this thing, it's upside down. I bought this pointing wireless cellular antenna. It's kind of sped up my speeds a little bit when it comes to 4G. Haven't seen any drastic improvements, to be honest. I also picked up one of the Huawei 4G LTE routers that were apparently like very well reviewed, and on Amazon it said people that bought that router typically bought one of them antennas as well. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy both, pop my SIM card in the router, which I did do that all off camera, and unfortunately my speeds, not only did they like not increase, they in fact decreased a lot of the time. For some reason that router and antenna really didn't like improve my speeds whatsoever, even though in the reviews of the product everyone was like raving about how much their speeds improved. I saw speed degradation instead, so that was fun. Sent the routers back, not going to be using those no more. But I've stuck to the antenna as this was kind of able to stabilize my speeds a little bit more. So I've pretty much just plugged that antenna into like my EE LTE router. So yeah, just pretty much stuck with like the normal router that my ISP gave me. The upload speed seems to be mainly around 60-70 megabits per second now, which I'm pretty happy about. it seems to like maintain that speed quite well thanks to that antenna that I bought and plugged into the router. But yeah, I'll probably try and make some future videos about like 4G and internet again. Update on fiber, whether I'm getting fiber optic in this building anytime soon, I have no idea. Possibly BT might be bringing like BT Infinity 2 here eventually, but I don't really know what's going to be happening with like fiber in this building for possibly a while. Like maybe sometime in 2020 we can get fiber optic installed and stop using like potato broadband, but hey, you know, we'll see what happens. But apart from that, guys, that's been my setup makeover for December, I suppose. Kind of a random one, but it was about time we kind of bring this PC back, because I did build it all and we did do a whole series of us building this PC and stuff. So I kind of want to use it. I'm going to of course leave links down below in the description to the PC components and the rest of the monitors, peripherals, table, cables. I'll try to leave a bunch of stuff down below in the description for you guys in case you want to go buy anything in this setup on Amazon, like them lovely Cololights or even a TechBlock drip t-shirt. Oh my god. I also have like a TechBlock mug somewhere in this room, but I don't know where I put it. So if you fancy supporting the channel, go check out the TechBlock merch store. A link in the description down below, of course, to the store. Support the channel, pick up some lovely t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, whatever you want. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Let me know what you guys think of the new setup down below in the comment section, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.